Number 3 common mistake many men make in relationships before marriage: refusing to compromise. Some men fear that compromising translates to giving up their independence, their control, or authority. They may even worry that compromising means sacrificing their own needs and desires entirely, but that might not be entirely true. Compromising in a relationship means finding a meeting point or a mutually agreeable solution when there are differences of opinion, desires, or needs. It is an important aspect of healthy relationships as it allows both partners to honor each other's viewpoints and work together to address conflicts or make decisions. As a man, you have to compromise because compromising is essential in promoting cooperation, respect, and harmony in that relationship. It will allow the woman you want to marry to feel valued, heard, and appreciated in the decision-making process. As a man that wants to get married, when you refuse to compromise in that relationship, it can create significant challenges and problems for the two of you. Some possible implications of you, the man, refusing to compromise in that relationship include communication breakdown. Refusing to compromise can lead to difficulties in communication between you and your partner. It may lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and a lack of effective problem solving, making it hard for the relationship to progress positively. It will bring about power struggle. In a relationship where the man consistently refuses to compromise, it can create power imbalances. The man who is not willing to compromise may dominate decision making and control the direction of the relationship, causing the woman to feel disempowered and undervalued. It brings about resentment and frustration. A man's refusal to compromise can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration in the woman. Consistently prioritizing his own needs and desires over those of the woman can cause emotional distress and dissatisfaction, ultimately ending the foundation of the relationship. Lack of intimacy and connection. When you as a man refuses to compromise in that relationship, it can hinder the emotional intimacy and closeness between you and the woman in your life. A lack of willingness to make concessions can create distance and isolation, making it challenging to maintain a strong, heartfelt connection with the woman. It can also bring about relationship instability. A man's refusal to compromise can lead to a relationship instability and possible breakdown. Without a willingness to meet halfway, negotiate, and show understanding, the relationship may suffer irreparable damage, resulting in hurt feelings and potential separation. Number 4 common mistake many men make in relationships before marriage: not taking responsibility for your actions. In any relationship, especially when considering marriage, it is important for the man to take responsibility for his actions and apologize when necessary. Many men make the mistake of not owning up to their mistakes, which can lead to many serious troubles in their relationships. The negative effect of a man not taking responsibility for his actions in a relationship can be detrimental to the overall health of the union. Here are some potential effects of a man not taking responsibility for his actions. It will bring about breakdown of trust. When a man consistently fails to take responsibility for his actions, it can lead to a breakdown of trust in the relationship. This can cause the woman to feel betrayed, unheard, and unimportant, leading to a breakdown in trust and emotional safety. It can bring about communication issues. Lack of accountability can hinder effective communication in a relationship. It can lead to misunderstandings, conflict, and an inability to resolve issues amicably. It becomes difficult to have open and honest conversations when the man fails to take ownership of his actions, leading to unresolved conflicts and misunderstandings. It brings about resentment and frustrations. The woman who you want to marry may experience increasing levels of resentment and frustration. These negative emotions can weigh heavily on the relationship's well-being and lead to emotional distancing between the woman and the man, that's the husband-to-be. Over time, she will begin to feel increasingly resentful towards the man who refuses to take responsibility for his actions, and this can create a toxic atmosphere in the relationship. It can also bring about lack of growth in that relationship. Personal growth and development are stunted when the man refuses to take responsibility for his actions. It can prevent the two of them from learning from their mistakes and improve their relationship. It brings about repeated offenses. Without accountability, the man may continue to make the same mistakes or hurtful actions as there are no consequences for his behavior, and this can lead to a circle of hurt and disappointment for the woman who he wants to marry. It can bring about unresolved issues. Without taking responsibility, issues within the relationship are likely to remain unresolved, and this can create a circle of recurring problems that never gets fully addressed, leading to ongoing tension and dissatisfaction. It can also lead to lack of personal growth. Number 5 common mistake many men make in relationships before marriage: poor conflict resolution skills. Avoiding or mishandling conflicts is a common mistake many men make in their relationships. Instead of engaging in healthy discussions and finding solutions, they may be defensive or resort to aggressive behaviors. In fact, developing effective conflict resolution skills can lead to healthier and more satisfying relationships. Many men who avoid conflict or respond aggressively to conflict tend to escalate issues rather than seeking resolution. For example, a man who becomes defensive during an argument, start blaming the woman instead of listening to her concerns, can prevent the resolution of that conflict. A man with poor conflict resolution skills may struggle to effectively communicate, compromise, and resolve disagreements with the woman he wants to marry. Without the ability to address and work through conflicts in a healthy and respectful manner, unresolved issues can build up over time, leading to resentment, frustration, and ultimately the damage of that relationship. Number 6 common mistake many men make in relationships before marriage: neglecting personal growth. Some men may become contented with their personal growth and development, solely focusing on the relationship with the woman he wants to marry. Do you know that neglecting personal aspirations and growth can lead to feelings of stagnation and resentment eventually? For example, a man may abandon his own dreams and goals to solely support his partner's ambitions, all in the name of love, thereby leading to feelings of stagnation and resentment down the line. It is not a bad idea to support the dreams and goals of the woman you want to marry, but also pursue your own personal dreams and goals too for your own future's sake. It is important for men to prioritize their personal growth and continue growing as individuals, even when they are in a relationship planning to get married. Neglecting personal growth in a relationship or marriage can have significant impact on both the individual and the partnership. Here are some effects of a man neglecting his personal growth in a relationship. Stagnation. When a man neglects his personal growth, he may become stagnant in his personal and professional development, and this can lead to a lack of fulfillment and a sense of being stuck in the mud, which can impact his overall happiness and well-being. It brings about communication challenges too. Personal growth often involves developing effective communication skills. Neglecting personal growth can result in communication challenges within the relationship, leading to misunderstandings, conflict, and a lack of emotional connection. It can also lead to emotional distancing. A man who neglects his personal growth may struggle to connect eventually with his partner, that is, the woman he wants to marry. This can lead to a sense of distance and disconnection within the relationship. Personal growth often involves developing adaptability and effective problem-solving skills. Neglecting personal growth may limit a man's ability to navigate challenges within the relationship, leading to unresolved issues and recurring conflicts. A man's neglect of personal growth can also impact his partner, leading to feelings of frustration, disappointment, and a sense of imbalance in the relationship. It can be challenging for the woman to support the man who is not actively pursuing personal growth and self-improvement.